You can open up and sit down once I say go. Yeah. Yeah, we live. We live and direct.
Minus any gremlins whatsoever.
So we about to go ahead and kick the live podcast, man.
For anybody listening, man, tune in and let us know what is going down.
All right, we finna start the pod.
Hold on, I don't even see it on. Oh, there we go. It popped on.
That's what I said.
So now I gotta share this.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the pod now, though.
Why you starting it now?
All right, man.
I'm just asking.
No, because I mean,
give me 5 minutes.
Why we have a stream for 5 minutes?
Because we only do it to check the sound too.
But
I mean, we doing sound checks too, y'all.
But I mean, we gotta get a little more professional, man.
He lying because we've been trying to do this for 3 years.
I mean, but like if you want to take this somewhere, we gotta get a little more professional, man. A little more, man. Like when we hit start on there, everything is going. Just a little bit of professional, man. Like we're gonna be 5 minutes in before the podcast even starts.
Oh, there you go. No, look, now we got.
All right, but see, you getting distracted.
Hey, no, we got the.
I know we got subtitles
on there.
You get distracted, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the pod.
Go ahead.
All right. You gotta be quiet. You gotta be hitting buttons and sneezing.
Oh, you gotta give him that hop too and spit on that thing.
Yeah! Fire! Give me a hell yeah!
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah! AK-40, so the men of a certain age coming to you live on Facebook.com, YouTube.com, Spreaker.com. The podcast on Spotify, iHeartRadio.
It's YouTube.com.
It's YouTube.com, but it's an app. Nobody said .com. But yeah, it's your boys, man. AK-40, something men of a certain age, man. We at Club Dub this week. And man, it's been a hot, sticky, humid, freaking like boil your ass kind of week, man. But we had a little rainy day, so hopefully some better cool days are coming, man. So what's been good, man?
Hey, man, we are still here to talk about it.
Still here to talk about it, man. Men of a few words.
No matter what's going on in the world, you fall down the stairs. Damn, I got down them stairs fast.
Man, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth, man? You gotta be appreciative, man, of what you got, man. I mean, like we showed a video. I think it was like last week. Was it last week we posted that video of the bomb, people having a picnic. No, they were a picnic. They was at the park over in I guess it was Palestine.
Oh yeah, that was last week. You had showed it. That was after the show.
Having a great time, man.
I mean, just to understand and put perspective is how good we actually do have it over here.
No, I mean, they over there on the swing having a good time. She filming her boyfriend. She all of a sudden and Joker started running around like, oh my God, oh my God.
Right.
Yeah. And we over here worried about other bull crap, yo. Like it don't make no sense. Them jokers is like literally fighting for their lives, man. Every single day, a bomb might strike and all kind of craziness, man. So, putting things in perspective, like you say, man, I fell down the stairs. Boy, I got down the stairs quick.
Exactly.
So I mean,
exactly. No matter what, man, you got to start looking for the silver lining. I mean, that's also in one of the 5 for 5s, man. It started manifesting itself to me recently here. If we always focused on the negative, guess what? Only negative comes to pass.
You invited into your life.
You invited and you manifest things based on your thoughts, man. I saw this amazing video, man, and it was showing how water has memory. People started actually freezing items, whether it be a flower, or then they said, the imprint of the flower actually took shape in the ice. So what they actually did was they wrote down words. Mm-hmm. And within the ice, as it froze, it showed the reverberating pretty much sound bars to whatever the words were that were being spoken. So I was like, wow.
It's some wild stuff.
Yeah,
man.
you go to hell just because I know I sent it to you along with the last 20 items that I sent you, and you ain't comment back on nothing that was
no, but
important.
also, man, I say for the show, dog.
Man, you ain't say it for sure. You ain't even seen it.
No, because I say for the show. Is it audio?
Nah, it is, but you can't see it. It's the visual effects. And granted, you could check us out on our AK40 something Facebook page to see that, because we'll probably go ahead and share it on there. Just, if anybody's interested in the whys in the regards to why things happen, man. I am currently working on sharing this.
I will say, man, our members. How many members we got on in the Peanut Gallery on AK40 something? Go to the page. We'll tell you how many followers we have right now on there. I swear, like every day, man. Like I get an alert. We have a new follower. We have a new. Yeah, it's growing. It's growing, man. Like we said, the only thing we ask, man.
330, man.
300. All we ask.
330 strong.
330. So all we ask is those 330 people, man. Just tell 2 people.
That's it.
If you like the show, just tell 2 people, man, about AK40 something. That's it. We ain't asking for much, man. Just tell 2 people. If y'all do that, that means next week we should have well over 1,000 subscribers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And also, man, do us a favor. If you on the Facebook app, go to YouTube, man, and just hit the like button, like and subscribe button, man, and leave a comment.
Like and subscribe.
That's all we ask, man. Small beginnings, man. What you always say?
Great things come from small beginnings.
Small beginnings, man. And I always say, you don't have to be great to start, but you got to start to be great. You know what I'm saying? So anybody out there, like even if you're trying to do your own podcast or you're trying to do your own thing, man, reach out to us, man. We'll definitely give you the information. We'll break down the things that we use on here. You know what I'm saying? We might even create a link to all the items that we have to do our podcast, man. Because this is where we at right now. In a podcast space, there's no competition because you can listen at your own leisure. It's not like we are fighting for airtime on a network station. You can listen to it in your car. You can watch us at a certain time if you want to watch us live, but you can watch it. You can pretty much watch or listen at your own leisure, man.
Because we are sitting here hoping, fingers all crossed, that even though it's saying live and we did our
we
sound
live,
checks, man. We live, but the gremlins have a way of creeping in, and as of recent, it's been showing on some of the platforms you have not been getting the full audio, but you can always get that on Spreaker.
Well, Spreaker is the podcast version.
It's the podcast version. So if you just want to listen in the kitchen, in the tub, wherever you may.
If you want to hear that deep voice and you want to cut the bass up, you know what I'm saying? Cut that bass up real loud and sit on that speaker. You know what I'm saying? We can help you get there. But no, man, AK40 something, men of a certain age, man. If you go to YouTube, put in AK40 something, like the live show will come up. Like we live right now on that
podcast version.
So so this is how it sounds.
In the tub,
if you want to hear that deep voice.
Yeah. So that's in the air though, man.
No, you heard it crispy right there. It's crispy. That's how it's supposed to sound. You know what I'm saying? Cut that bass up. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? We're doing it. So
okay, so it's working.
Yeah, it's working, man.
Hey, also, man, it's gonna be done, man. We're gonna have the Google Voice number for you guys to call in. So it might be 40 SOME, 317.
I doubt shit.
I
doubt if we get that.
No, I actually been working on it. So yeah, we almost there. In the infancy, all great things have small beginnings.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely trying to get this thing growing. And like I said, for me, what I tell everybody when people ask me about the show, I say it's just 2 grumpy old men just talking shit, man.
It's just therapy.
It's really therapy.
This has been our therapy for 3 years going now, man. It has gotten me through and through and y'all off the ledge.
And the Peanut Gallery, man. Shout out,
y'all, man. Thank y'all for the comments and the content, because it is very interesting how some of y'all think.
Exactly, man. So on today's show, man, we gonna try to have a series, man, where once a month we're gonna do a versus. And this month, versus is moms versus dads. Ooh, it's gonna be tough, man. Cause I'm a mama's boy.
I definitely. I'm working on it right now. Hold on.
I'm a mama's boy, and I'm my father's son. So both of those is really big to me. So, but I guess what made us think about this is it. I think we saw a video some about the impact, the importance of men and what men actually mean in the home, and what like men bring stability, but also as a father, men are not liked until they're gone.
And then we realize, oh damn, daddy,
Yeah,
man, I miss that.
Yeah, we Law and Order, like, you know what I'm saying. We bring Law and Order. You know what I'm saying. So a lot of times we'll say things like, "Hey man, put that down. Sit down somewhere. Go." Like we always that voice. Or you with your lady, like what you put that on for? You're not wearing that outside. Why your titties hanging out? Why your ass? Like, no, you ain't wearing
Go
that.
inside. You ain't
Go
wearing that
inside.
nowhere.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Put some clothes on. Like, you got daughters or anything like that. So a lot of times, we get on people's nerves. Or
hey, we try not to. Man, we don't have the share part on there for some odd reason, man. It just says sin. No, it's not.
What do you mean?
Just a little share. The little share check mark is not there to share it with everybody.
It says share one.
No, that's a sin. That's us.
At the very top, though.
No.
I mean, see, this is the thing. I'm gonna have to take over more of the show. Like,
how about that?
You got one job.
How about that? No, that ain't my job.
No, I'm the audio guy.
I told you about this bullshit and it wasn't ready.
No, I'm the audio guy. I handle the audio portion of the show.
Jason Hart, wherever you may be in the universe, this is what you have left.
All you gotta do is pin the post to your page, man.
I can't pin the post if I don't have a share on there. It's not on there like it always is. See what I'm saying? That ain't, and you dare not say no damn Android. That's what it is. We ain't never had no problem.
Right there, I'll send to. There it is, man.
No, that's sharing to individuals, not to our page.
But share to your page. Share to your page, and you can go.
No, that'll go in Messenger. Like if I share it to you and me, like we normally do.
But then go to your page. Yeah, this is like great radio, man.
And you know why it's great?
We'll never get a sponsor, yo.
We are. I mean, the reason why we will is because we're real. But
yeah, but I mean, I kind of want to be a little more professional, man.
He's alive from the pits of hell. We've been talking about that from day one.
The audio part of the show, crispy every week. The podcast, what I'm in charge.
I've been here over an hour.
I'm in charge of the podcast. That's me. I'm in charge of the PODCAST.
You see these lights, everything done.
Yeah, that's your job.
All this stuff done.
I don't.
I'm not the producer. His name is Jason Hart. Thank you very much.
He out of the bill. He out of the country
right,
too.
Then. So
he going to November.
So we are responsible.
No.
Yes, we.
No. You wanted to add the video portion to the show.
Hey man, and it was fine when we kept it simple.
So now we got the video. We got the video. We got the video portion of the show. That's your job.
God damn
it. That's your job. You know what I'm saying? So it's not my job.
Yes, it is. There you go with these jobs. It is our show.
You know what I'm saying? It is. But we have roles on the show.
On that, bro.
But we have roles on the show.
man, give a shout out to Laurier out there, Indiana's finest, Indiana Reggie One, man. She is out there on the east side. She is the proud owner of a new baby 8-week-old cane Corso. Man, it's kind of funny out there, man. When y'all buy a dog from somebody, you always got the haters gonna hate and come out there. He looked like he mixed with something. How about it is what it is?
Yeah, man.
And oh well, that's not your responsibility to say what you think.
Right.
Last time I checked, you ain't giving up nap. So yeah. Everybody got what's that? Opinions are like assholes. We all got one.
Everybody got one, right?
So like, quit that.
So let me see. I'm trying to figure. Let me see if I can share.
Hey man, but we also have some great commentary on some videos. Last week we did not get to air them properly. We will this week, man, and a lot of them were very profound in the scheme of things in regards to just as fathers and as men, how sometimes we go unnoticed, but we choose to take the back seat in that regard because it's not our role to be upfront and chest out leading the charge, even though our responsibilities as men, leadership is one of them. But a lot of times there goes pride and ego. So we have to learn to swallow that pride pill
right.
and just do what's best for the greater good of the family. even if that means embarrassment, even ooh.
Right. But he did it because, I mean, Shador Sanders is going to throw for like 600 yards this game, yo.
Right, he's
killing right now. But the Colorado can't play defense right now. They can't stop the pass. But it's 20 to 17, but they about to score. But so you were saying about what now?
Just in regards to, basically how we as fathers, man, we have been taught and genetically programmed to swallow, man, and to swallow our prize, to finish the thought, man. And a lot of times you have society as a whole now will try to call things toxic masculinity and all this other BS that exists just to downplay and degrade what men are. But at no point do we ever call out women for what they are, because the waterworks get turned on, because sensitivity hits the charts, and because, come on, man, I remember being in the Marine Corps in pre-prom 1990 never, and it was that what was that organization, Mad Mothers Against Drunk Driving? Mothers Against Drunk
Well, the
driving.
thing is, man, like dad carries all the stress because he's so focused on making moms happy. So then dad dies early from stress, and mom live a long life.
A long life with her next husband.
Because she's happy. You know what I mean? So, at some point,
that is our perception, man. We believe that.
At some point, man, check on your dad, man. Check on your father, man. Make sure he good. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he all right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times he gonna tell you I'm good, but trust me, when you start getting our age and your kids call you, man, it feels amazing.
Right.
Like my daughter came by today to see me for a minute. You know what I mean? So that means
I work with mine. I can't get rid of her.
That means the world to me, man. You know what I'm saying? So
me too, because I get to see her on a day-to-day basis, man. And she has been giving me some straight reality checks, man, in regards to how I feel about the way other people navigate through this great thing called life, and just to understand that that hit the ground. Just to understand,
it hit somebody's foot.
That there's nothing that I could do about it. Oh man, was that the pop-up drill?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
We are watching Colorado, North Dakota State, man. It's 20-17 North Dakota State right now.
I mean, he threw an interception on the 2-yard line, yo. That's tough.
That hit the ground.
It hit the dude's shoe.
They got to replay that.
No, you can see hit the shoe right here. Boom. On the ground. Bam. Hit him in the calf.
Ooh. I mean, he didn't throw it. I mean, I can't call that an interception, man. That was oh yeah.
But so a couple things might happen, yo, because it's football season.
We talking about now. For those of you who don't know, man, Colorado is the Buffaloes of Colorado University, which are led by Coach Deion Sanders.
So a couple things might happen. We might end up moving the show to Wednesday.
Why?
Because it's about to be football season, and NFL games come on Thursday.
True.
So
for the season, we just might do that.
So I don't want to be sitting here broadcast, because if the Bears playing, like, I'm for sure locked in.
He's alive. They don't ever play
on Thursday.
When do they play? Hey, hold on.
Did you get it shared to the people, man? Together.
Let's get it. It is looking like Mission Impossible today.
You know what I'm saying? So AK-40 something, men of a certain age, man. Like I said, we on YouTube. I would almost say, man, the easiest way to view us is just go to YouTube, AK-40 something, man. That would be like the easiest way. And maybe
Spreaker. I mean, we don't call out the address, but we do send it out in messages and post it everywhere through our Facebook pages, whether it be the AK-40 something or our individual pages.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't put my individual page out there. I just kind of changed my profile a couple of weeks ago. My picture.
He has changed. Y'all just need to know, man. This cat has changed his damn voicemail 3 times in the last damn 15 years.
15 years, bro. I'll leave that motherfucker.
Twice in the last year. I was like, man, it's gotten better. It went from simple to like epic, man. I was like, all right, I hear you.
I got to get my business phone set up correctly. You know what I'm saying? So your boy out here making some sales, man, kind of getting his feet wet, getting things put together, man. So learning big time. So
I mean, what he out here doing, man, is like locking up raccoons, squirrels,
I'm not
bats,
doing,
and trains.
I'm not doing none of that. I'm selling it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one to walk in first. Like the guy was like, "Oh, you don't do that?" I was like, "Oh no." I tell other people what to do, and they come do it.
Mm-mm.
You know, I put the work order in, be like, yo, this is what we do, blase, blase, skip, yo. So, but you know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm waiting to hit that big fish. You know, right now I've been getting kind of a bunch of base hits, but them base hits add ups, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just taking it one day at a time, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
I got to stop saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on. I was about to get you. Don't worry. I was racking them up. The problem is,
right.
for those of you who don't know, like last year, I started realizing, you see, the problem is what he would continuously say. So now, anytime y'all hear the trumpets play, is because he has now stated the problem is. Right. Because he said like 100 times on one show.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you what the problem is.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. Yeah, I do say that a whole lot, but I stopped, man. I curved it. So the next thing is to get rid of, you know what I'm saying? You know, so we out here, AK-40 something, the men of a certain age, man. Check us out on YouTube. Again, check us out on Facebook. You know, so we trying to get it going.
We almost there. All right. We almost there. Just gotta add it on now. Add co-host. There we go. We in the building.
In the building. You know what I'm saying? In the building. Men of a certain age, AK-40 something. Yeah. So we're gonna be professional one day. Jason Hart, you know what I'm saying? He going until November. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is out here, you know what I'm saying again? Like, he is gone to November.
I don't know where y'all at, but it's hot as hell out here tonight. And this ain't even about the lights, man. It's just, I apologize for anybody who from my hometown, New Orleans, Louisiana, who heard me say it's hot as hell out here in Indiana. It ain't hot. It's humid at nighttime. I remember these days of long ago, man.
All around the world.
You don't own the rights to this music. Shout out to Jason Hart, man. He in Africa right now, man. Umbaye. He in Wakanda.
Abise.
Oh, Bombay. Yeah, we don't own the rights to this music.
We don't own the rights to none of this
music. But Jason is.
Hey, man, you got it on private. Who can see it private? So y'all go get the post-production of the show.
I didn't do none of that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
You did.
No, why are you blaming me?
I need you to just say, I did.
I didn't.
You did.
How?
I didn't touch nothing other than change the words.
You're in charge of the show. Oh, my God.
You set it up tonight. You was like, hey, man, what's the website? I was like, I don't know. You sent it to me.
All I did was log in.
So you logged in and just left it there.
Left it there.
No, we should have went ahead and did
but that's not my job.
Well, you was just complaining about me trying to make sure it was all done. Hey, man, why you messing with all that? I was just making sure that all that stuff was on there.
It's your job, man.
Hey, man, but look here. We might pause for a second and just get it because can't nobody see this.
It can because it's
nobody
live.
Can see it. It's a private.
How is it private when?
Because it's just a live recording that will be aired later.
Oh, that's fine. It's aired later then. I mean, send it to the people that, you know. I mean, because like the thing is, it's live on YouTube right now. Because I just went to YouTube. It's live. It's airing live.
Yeah, that's because I just shared it with you doing the what is that thing called? Co-host. We are you and I are co-hosts for the actual show. Boom. Come on, boy, run. Why don't they not know how to run no more?
So you can actually change the settings probably on that.
Yeah, I'm trying, man.
The fucking Androids, man.
There you go with that bullshit. It ain't got nothing to do with Android.
Yeah. Watch me go in here and get it done immediately.
Add time. Just save. Let's try it.
But if you're listening, man, we on YouTube.com.
Absolutely.
AK-40 something, man. That's the easiest way. You know, Facebook it's like it's a miracle
to get the Facebook demons be on us, man. Like for real. Like they don't want us to get the word out, but we are definitely trying.
We're trying, yo. So the easiest way is probably to start sharing the YouTube link. Matter of fact, let's do that. Go to YouTube and put the YouTube link on the page, man.
All right. I think it's doing something, man. Invite friends. Jake. All right. Well, there we go.
Yeah. AK-40 something, men of a certain age. Man, we getting the
buzz
out.
We are getting the buzz out. The verses is definitely going to be prominent, man. I really was hoping that we had, the the ability to we are the only two people watching that we would have had the ability to
We're
have.
not the only two people watching, because I'm not watching it. Somebody else is watching it. Well, you got, hey man, stop calling out the people who watching. You can't do that.
I'm calling out. Hey, we got the two people watching it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Come on, man. Can we be professional though?
Stop it. That is not what we are. No, so we're not doing that.
No, but yes, we have to, man. If we want to get sponsorship, man, we got to start being professional.
Well, you better go ahead and change all the damn numbers of the shows on.
No, that's fine.
No, but that's fine. That's professional.
No, professional has been running a professional show.
We run a professional show based on our content and our viewership. We actually do pretty good. A lot of times people get tired of the same old mundane, so we bring you the real.
I mean, this is like unfiltered, content right now. Yo.
Oh man, we got everybody on here.
Oh, touchdown. Very professional. So it's So why you doing that? I'm gonna play this video.
Go ahead.
The same people that said the economy.
Oh no, we get to a lot of I swear, man. I'll look at one political video.
Yeah, there you go.
And then my whole I done stirred the pot all week, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with being a pot stirrer. So yeah. So this is one thing that I just want people to listen to. And again, this is not about a Trump thing or a Kamala thing. I just want you to listen.
I'm watching Kamala Harris election campaign thing, and I just feel like, let me just say this to everybody out there who voted for Kamala Harris. I think y'all stupid as the motherfucker. Stupid as a motherfucker. She talk about the one thing they go off on is the reproductive rights. Who's in office right now? If Donald Trump changed it when he was in office, it's been 3 years. You ain't changed it yet, but you running off of that. You ran off of it last time. You ran off of giving jobs last time. Who got these jobs?
Yeah.
You count DoorDash and this extra shit. Who got these jobs that y'all talk about everybody been getting? Because my mom, my sister, my brother, all of them moved out their house. All of them have moved out their house to move in apartments because it's cheaper.
Wow.
So under this administration that y'all claim y'all love and she's so good for the country, why haven't they done what they planned on doing 3 years ago? Why they ain't do it yet? Yet they have yet to do anything. They still coming up with these same talking points, and you stupid motherfuckers are still buying into the same dumb shit they said last time.
Sound like us talking.
You stupid.
No, I swear, man. Like, I think the same thing. Like, man, why do we continue to fall for the same? It's the same thing. Every three, I mean, you can write it with a script. We're gonna run. We're gonna have people come out. We're gonna have some rappers come out. We're gonna do all of the urban stuff to get your vote. And then when it's time, after this over with, we won't see them for 3 years.
Campaign promises.
Ain't
that what women do?
That's what. Well, some women say that's what men do.
No, we don't. We don't ever over promise and under deliver.
I don't. But they people say that. I'm trying to be fair and balanced, man. I'm trying to be fair.
Said he never.
I'm trying to be fair and balanced, man. Like, I don't want to come off as bitter or anything like that.
No, we are not that.
No, I mean, I'm not like that. I can't speak for you.
What the hell you mean? I'm damn sure not. You go to hell.
But you have your moments, man. You my guy. You my guy, though. So I'm always tell you, like.
Okay, I don't call that bitter. I call it getting better.
Men of a certain age.
I ain't trying to burn nobody's house down, so we good.
We're not doing that.
See?
Are you trying to bring a bullshit?
See?
It was shit outside on the patio. That was like 10 years ago. Yeah, your boy had a moment. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna end up dead fooling with him, just so
Look,
y'all know.
What you mean, yo?
We gonna end up dead. For any of the viewers who know, they know we gonna end up dead.
we not gonna end up dead.
I'm
man.
scared to death.
We gonna make it, bro. We gonna make it high. We gonna make it all the way. You know
I'm
what
trying to
saying?
ask for 120 years with all my mental faculties, still be able to damn wipe my own ass dry.
No, that's the whole
and
thing,
feed
man.
myself.
So this next clip, this is our political minute, yo. I want to play this next clip, and I want you to. Now, one is from when Donald Trump is talking. It's from 2020, his campaign in 2020. When Kamala Harris talked, it's from July 2024. So that's this campaign. I want you to listen.
So in 2020, Trump put a cap on the price of insulin at $35. And then later, 4 years later, Kamala Harris says that this was her and Biden's idea and that Trump was trying to take that away. You got to see it to believe it. Check this out.
Will cap cost at just $35 a month per type of insulin, and some plans may offer it free. So for everybody who's getting ripped off and paying tremendous prices, senior citizens, is a tremendous saving.
It is President Biden and I that took on Big Pharma and finally capped the cost of insulin for our seniors at $35 a month. But Donald Trump and his running mate intend to get rid of our $35 cap on insulin.
So I got a question, man. Do these people know we got internet?
Like, they don't know that we know what was said, right? But I think they base it off of hoping that the people are not informed or educated. So they base a lot of the things off of emotion. And that man, that leads us into our topic, you know, moms versus dads.
Moms versus dads.
One giving you the logical, stern reality behind parenting and child rearing, and one giving you the emotional, coddling, loving.
Now, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say it. So I need everyone to listen to what I'm gonna say. You need both.
You need both.
We need both. We need the stern logic parent that keeps things grounded, but we also need the emotional, caring, loving side. We need both of those to make a well-rounded human being.
However, being with that said, a child has a 87% success rate when raised by a dual parent household.
87%.
They have
success rate.
86% success rate when raised by a single father household.
Say that one more time.
86%.
So 86%. So it's 1% less.
1%
than
less.
a dual parent household. It's 86%.
A single mother has a 34% success rate.
So let me ask you, so with the 30
numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. What's the source on that? Make sure you give people the source, so they, you know, I don't want people saying y'all making that up.
Oh no, you can fact check it. We encourage you to all fact check it, man.
So the thing that I'm saying with this is this: if you look at society today, if you look at a lot of, especially I would say young boys being raised by single parent moms, the issue with that is moms, you guys doing the best job that you can
with what you have.
With what you have. The difference is this, and what made us talk about it is that we got a buddy that's raising three children, and
his children see him going through the struggle.
So instead of him saying, what mothers tend to do is say, I want to make sure you have everything.
Make sure you have everything. That you know, entitlement is created.
I don't want you to see the struggle, so you don't know the struggle.
You don't know the struggle, so you always believe everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Whereas,
why did you give me these shoes? Is what that starts creating.
So versus when he's raising his kids, he let them know, like, look, we
this
ain't
is
got
hard.
This
we don't
hard.
have
we
this.
don't have this. We don't have that. Like all of these things, you know, and they grow up seeing that, and so when they see that, they appreciate it more.
Appreciate it
now
more because of their father's struggle.
This was going to happen. I can see it now in the peanut gallery. People are going to say, well, LeBron James, they're going to name a few outliers. They're going to name a few success stories. And
that had prominent men in their lives.
They didn't have, no, they did. I mean, LeBron James was raised a single mom. A lot of NBA players, a lot of NFL players, a lot of these people were raised in single parent households.
Because they're superstar athletes
So,
don't mean they're successful.
But what I'm saying to you is you're taking the 1% success rate and you're not equating to the 30% that's not succeeding.
Right.
Go look at life. Don't look at TV. TV is are the exceptional people, whereas real life, your everyday life, is what really is America and what we see every day. So when you see unsuccessful people, when you see people doing mundane jobs, or they doing things that they really don't want to do, or those kind of things, that is from being raised in unsuccessful situations. That happens more times than not.
Right.
You know what I mean? So a lot of times what happens too in single parent homes with single moms is women tend to use the kid. Now, again, I'm not gonna say all,
Not all,
but a lot use their kids as ransom. You know, you can't see him today. I got him today. But what y'all doing today?
and this is in our personal experience.
It's my day to have him. But but I'm gonna take him to the game. The game is today. He want to go to the game. But it's my day. but you're not doing anything with him. You're not doing anything. Like, why you're not doing nothing. So why can't we just be like, yo, go with your dad today? No, I ain't got nothing planned for us today. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind having another day to myself. So let's go ahead and go with your father for the day. Hang out with your pops today.
And you know what? I can recall that being the case, but you know, for those of my siblings who don't know, my father, and whether or not he's told them or not, I mean, he's no longer with us, but he had an issue.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother once told me that, did you know that alcoholism is genetic?
Yeah.
And this is while she was in medical school. And I politely pointed out to her and I said, no, it's not. And she says, well, why don't you think so? I said, the addiction itself to alcohol is not genetic. That is the portion that is a choice. And I was 13. I said, the addiction
is
the personality trait that can be passed on genetically.
Yeah.
So for anybody that suffers from whether it be meth, cocaine, any other drugs of choice, just know that because your father may have done drugs, or uncle, brother, sister, cousin, that doesn't necessarily coherently mean that you will, but it does mean that it is a possibility within your family that you are genetically prone to have an addictive personality.
Yeah.
Which I have. I'm all in no matter what it is I'm doing, whether it's a job, I'm going all in. Whether it's an application, I'm going all in. Whether it's references, I'm going all in. Whether it's making sure my application is typed, I'm going all in.
Yeah. So so basically you could be addicted to anything.
Anything.
It's just it's just in your DNA.
It's in your DNA to have that addictive personality. But having the mindset and the foresight to understand the choice that we make is based on
the choice to drink
alcohol or not.
Right. If you got an addictive personality, you might, and most people do. They see their parents being alcoholics and they tend to stay away from alcohol.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to be like that.
I don't want to be like that. Yeah.
But it manifests itself in other ways, whether it be sex addiction. You know, one of the things that I found out that young women that suffer from traumatic past or sexual encounters that were horrific, heavens forbid, have a greater percentage of becoming highly promiscuous adults who are hypersexualized. But again, the choice to seek help.
I think, now that one I think is different.
I'm listening.
Because that's not an addiction.
It is a traumatic response to what has happened to you. What do you think it is?
It is a traumatic experience that happened to you.
How does it manifest later in life?
So what happens when someone has been sexually assaulted
or molested
or like that? There's some weird psychology thing where you only think that people will love you or care for you through sexual activities,
or in most cases
because because the people that usually abuse you are people close to you that
That
love
you
you.
knew.
They love you or say they love you. So you associate love with sexuality. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not necessarily a choice, it's just that the way your brain develops, you equate those two together. That, oh, if this person doesn't have sex with me, then you must not love me because everyone that has ever loved me has sexually assaulted me.
Or you for the streets.
No, I mean we can't say that. I mean there's some. It's just the saying like I told my my buddy, shout out to Monsky, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. He had asked me this question a few years ago, and he was like, AJ, he was like, what would you do with a pedophile? And my first response was,
Who car we using?
My first response was, chemical castration.
Whose car are we
all
using?
of that, like
and we don't ever talk about it
all
again.
of that, right? And then his next response to me was, he's 12.
Whose car are we using?
Yeah, he's 12.
Whose car are we using?
We're not doing that to a 12-year-old.
You speak for your damn self.
But listen,
what did that 12-year-old do to my 12-year-old?
But see, the thing is, again, you're being reactionary.
And agreed, that is something that I have been working with diligently.
You're being reactionary, and you're not understanding that.
Absolutely.
When this kid was 12, when this kid was 9, he was molested. So then, now that he's 12,
I found out that is something that is normal in the realms and perspectives.
So, but this is what happens.
What is on his neck?
He's 9.
He's a clone.
He's 9.
What's that on his neck?
I mean, can we be professional?
He's 9.
Man? He's 9. Been molested. Then he's 12, right? He molests. He's in a group home. So the parents find out in the group home. They don't want to tell, so they send him to another group home.
And it just manifests.
So then what happens
more.
is he figured out he's 16. He does it again, right? He gets caught up in it. They don't say nothing. They send him to another group home. So now he realizing, like, okay, when I do this, I get shipped away. So now I'm building a better mousetrap.
Exactly. I'm going to just hide it a little bit.
I'm going to hide a little more. So now he's 18, does it again.
And he on the streets now.
But no, he does it again. So now he's out of the group home phase. So now he realized, okay, I'm on my own. He's 25, 26 years old. No one has never corrected the behavior. No one addressed the behavior.
He becomes a ward of the state called jail or prison.
So then what happens? He goes out there and he does it again.
At work.
So now at this point, we want to throw the keys at him.
There's legal ramifications because society failed him as a whole.
The society.
Henceforth, mental illness is real. We talk about this all the time.
So he's been failed since he was 9 years old. No one corrected the behavior since he was 9. And now he's 25 years old doing these same behaviors that no one corrected. So now that he's doing these things, he go to prison and we want to throw the keys away when it's like, because it's only natural. We see a 25-year-old man molesting a 13-year-old girl or whatever the case may be.
Or boy.
So on the surface, yeah, we want to chemical castrate. We want to kill him. We want to do all kind of things to him, except ask the question, what happened when he was 9?
That failed him.
Who failed him in these situations? So a lot of times, man, what happens through these situations is that society fails people. We don't get the proper help, the proper resources put in place. We don't have the proper guidance. We don't have the proper.
And granted, you were born here in the Midwest. What I found out, being a former law enforcement officer, and dealing with mental illness, critical intervention training that I had partaken in, I got to go to one of the local hospitals to the mental health ward, and I got to spend 8 hours there. I didn't see anything that looked odd because I look at people like people. At the end of my visit, the gentleman that was doing my training, he said, "Did you notice anything about that guy over there?" I said, "Nah, he over there on the telephone." He said, "Now go in there." What phone is he on? This dude had been over in the corner having a whole conversation with his hand up, and I assumed he was on the phone the entire 8 hours, and he was talking to no one.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So, and the reason being,
He was talking to someone.
He was talking to somebody.
Conversation, man.
He was talking to.
It blew my mind,
So,
and I had a different perspective from that moment in regards to having a different outlook on people who think differently than I do.
but also with us, I'm gonna take it a step further. With us knowing how frequencies work now, we're getting a more grasp of how frequencies and how
He could be on a different channel.
He could be on a different channel.
He could.
Because of the drugs he took, or the trauma he had, it kicked his brain into another channel to where he's now talking to people in his dimension, in his reality that is not in ours.
So we can't hear or see the same thing.
So because we can't see his reality,
doesn't mean that it's not happening.
That it's not happening.
Because it's real to him.
It's real to him.
And that's a whole nother can of worms, man. It's about what's real to these people. And granted,
and these people, and when they tell stories, they got vivid memories
of what happened, and they can call on these stories.
Call. So you mean tell me that you had this kind of memory and it didn't happen?
Yeah, no.
But just because we can't see it, oh no, that didn't happen.
To be dismissive is a human being's number one thing. We're gonna go see that. It's the human being's number one response to anything, whether it be trauma, whether it be abuse, whether it be promiscuity, how to say that word?
You got
promiscuity, whether it be cheating, whether it be drugs, whether it be addictions, you know. That is what people default to become dismissive, and to either dismissive and defensive,
right?
In regards to what is happening, and accountability and a little bit of love is definitely needed in this world, man. When dealing with people who are not like us,
man. So, but also, I mean, I would love to have somebody do extensive research on that to see, are these people indeed talking to people from other dimensions?
Well, as you and I both know, when people, studies were done Tuskegee Airmen, I mean, we should have gotten our lesson from taking shots out here, stuff.
Dog, did about the syphilis, right?
How about that?
Dog, did you know that they let that shit go for like 50 years, bro? To like the 70s.
Let's check.
To like the 70s.
Yes, I do.
That's crazy.
This shit was done.
This shit was done.
Hey, we need you to take this inoculation. Take this shot.
This was done in the 20s, right? Am I right? To the 20s?
Yeah.
Done in the 20s. They let them go untested, go home, spread it throughout the whole community.
Yes.
Until the 70s.
Like, come on, man. What are we doing?
50 years, man.
Those people aren't all dead, meaning a lot of those people's descendants still receive stipends from the government who knew what it was that was done to them. So for us to have such faith and high hopes in government,
that's the part right there. Is like, it's this comedian. He was like,
find it, please.
He was like, I don't believe all conspiracies. He was like, but you don't believe none?
Come on.
Conspiracies? Like, you don't believe none of them? Like, you think the government tell the truth on everything?
Everything?
He was like, I got a 12-year-old son. I lie to that nigga every day. Let's make a fire that clip, yo.
Yes, so like we know better. We damn sure know better. Man, we had done a couple of shows, like a lot of these behaviors, like dating, that's still a question to be reckoned with in the regards of the community, because each and every day I ask, what the hell does that even mean today, by today's standards? Because so many people have a different outlook on what dating supposedly is.
So here's a clip right here, though. This is hilarious.
Like if you're sexist or homophobic, or if you don't believe in conspiracy theories. I just don't understand. How do you not believe in any conspiracy theories? I understand not all of them, not most of them, but you don't believe in any conspiracy theories? You just think the government's just batting 1,000 and telling us the whole truth? That's a strong stance to take. And again, as I said before, I don't like talking about politics on stage or off stage. I don't like talking about things I don't feel like I'm truly knowledgeable in. But I do know this. Our government is placed in charge of all of its people. I'm a father who's been placed in charge of just one son. And I lie to that nigga all the time.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Santa Claus, Easter Bunny,
all
like
that, man. All of that, man.
Tooth Fairy.
All of that, yo.
Yeah, you gotta go to bed.
You gotta go to bed, man. Like, all of that, yo.
You gotta go to bed if I give you some Robitussin.
On some trumped up charges, man.
Me and your mama trying to go to bed.
Right, you trying to get you some. Dude, interesting fact real quick. Do you know that raccoons, the male raccoon, will kill the babies on purpose to force the mother back in the heat?
That's amazing.
That's crazy, dog. That's crazy.
I can see that.
Gotcha, bitch.
but yeah, because I guess in the animal kingdom, we'd be overran and overpopulated if animals could do like people, which in believe it or not, there's still a cycle.
What do you mean? Like,
because a woman can't just get pregnant all the time.
Right.
So same as, I mean, granted, we as human beings want to have sex all the time. Or let me speak for us, men. We like to have sex.
Well, the thing is, I think dolphins are the only mammals that have sex like humans for pleasure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dolphins have sex for pleasure.
Did you ever see that one movie, man, when the dolphin jumped out the water and slapped the girl in the face with his little pink meat?
That's funny as hell.
It was hilarious. I saw it last year when I was going through my injury at home, man. I was sitting in the hot tub with some folks, man, and that was the funniest shit. I think I damn near pissed on myself. What is this, man?
The thing is, like, one thing about dolphins, don't ever rub their stomach.
Don't rub their stomach is what the trainers will tell you.
Yeah, because they gonna put that thing in.
Put the thing on you, and that's what this movie was. The dolphin jumped out the water on the lady and smacked in the face.
Yeah, it was a TikTok video with a girl laughing, and that dolphin like pushing her around, like, you trying to put that thing in you, girl. Like, you think he just being flipper.
Nah,
he
flipper.
finna flip that dick on you, yo. That's what he finna do. He finna flip that whole little dick on you, yo. You know what I'm saying? You in the water laughing. He see you get in the water, he like,
yes.
Yeah.
Ripped for her pleasure.
But that motherfucker, you have a whole dolphin baby.
Oh man, I wonder. And granted, you know, science will try to dictate to us.
They
and say
for
that
sure
you
done done it.
You can't do that.
They for sure done tried.
They got too much weird shit out here in the universe for that to not be so.
Right.
They got people having sex with dogs.
All kind of shit, yo. Nasty bastards. You know what I'm saying? Girls out there.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that
to a dog, to a horse.
Hey man, I've heard some stories, man, about some animal encounters and man, from the used to be husbands, man, who come home and they hear Lassie in there scratching at the door and they're wondering what's going on, and they just happen to come home early from work, go in the bedroom and open the door. The dog's leash is attached to the door, and wifey in there with a whole jar of peanut butter lathered all over her body.
Yep.
And he said it was over, man. He threw up and he just had to get all the stuff and leave. He couldn't do nothing else because she acted like nothing was wrong. And there goes one of those moments where someone possibly had some past issues, past traumas, that unresolved traumas that had never been dealt with from childhood. And man, I think that's where it falls on parents, men and women, mothers and fathers. It is our ultimate responsibility to provide and protect these children from the evils that lie in the world. Whatever these children turn out to be, it is on you as a parent, man.
So this is a portion of the show called That's What She Said. This is the portion of the show where we play comments from women addressing women.
Ooh.
They're only looking at the top tier guys. If you're not at least an 8 yourself in youthful hotness, hear this. You are still drooling mad hot and gorgeous to a huge part of the population. Open yourself up to that second tier of guys, ladies, the ones you don't exactly dream about at night, but the ones who would be good partners and are solidly stable.
Ladies, it's not about lowering your standards. Have realistic ones. Take a look at the comment section. You'll see that this woman is arguing the point of lowering standards and that she doesn't want to wake up to somebody that she's not interested. While on the other hand, she's acknowledging that, yes, I wouldn't want someone to wake up next to me if they don't actually find me attractive. But the reality is your standards are preventing you from finding good relationships. The guy may not be hot. He may be an average dude, but he's on your level. We all know how this goes. When it comes to us guys, we will smash women who are below our standards just for a fuck.
Say that again for the people in the back. I'm gonna rewind that.
People in the back.
I'm gonna rewind that.
He may be an average dude, but he's on your level. We all know how this goes. When it comes to us guys, we will smash women who are below our standards just for a fuck. But we're not going to wife you up. We're not going to entertain a long-term relationship. While you women, you do something very similar. That friend zone, you will have men that you know clearly wants you, but you'll play the game and have them wait indefinitely while still benefiting from the favors and things that they're able to do for you. The reality is you need to understand where you're at when it comes to attraction so that you can give yourself an opportunity at a good relationship. Stop chasing people that are above you. But the problem with you women is a lot of yous are delusional. You think that you're far higher than what you are. And I do understand that some men will gas you up even though you're an average girl. But look at the results. That is what matters. If you have dealt with top tier men and they're not keeping you, then maybe you're not as hot as you thought you were. It's so easy. Even a fucking caveman can do it.
You ladies are.
Oh, I mean, wait. Hold on. We put a flex bomb.
Yeah! Oh, the trees falling down. Oh, shit. Like, as we say, anybody will fuck you, but not anybody will be with you. But then you have the ladies in the back. No, that's what I want. So you're saying you want to be a human pincushion?
No,
you don't. You do want to go to bed alone at night. You are not looking for love. Yeah, get the hell out of here.
Here's the thing. What he's saying is, and what she was saying is, you have to be honest with yourself, physically honest with yourself. Don't take the hot guy, the random hot guy that hollered at you, you know what I'm saying, as
the norm.
That's not normal. Yeah, you might bag the hot guy, but that's not, you know, sustainable. You know what I mean? So, and same for men. The same. I always tell people, man, I know my lane.
Stay in my lane.
I stay in my lane, man. I know where I'm at.
High, Willis.
Like I'll see a very hot one, like nope, that's out of my league, man. That's you know. Like granted, I can shoot my shot, and my personality or whatever might win her over, but at the end of the day,
it's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable because
the expectation of the bar is set too high.
What she might be expecting, what she might be used to, it might not be something that I'm willing to give or even capable of giving.
I'm not paying $100 for just some floozy.
You know what I'm saying? So
or some lunchtime hoe or a bar time bitch.
You know, so and they all not bar time bitches.
No, but some of them.
You know, so
the ones that know.
The point we're making, like it's time 2024, 2025. We have to have reality checks and check in with reality and stop living these false lives. Stop living these false dreams of saying, "Oh, I want this type of man."
Lies.
Well, that type of man might not look the way you look. There's a lot of guys making $100,000 a year,
and don't look like,
or $200,000 a year, and they do construction jobs. They're plumbers. They're electricians. They're your salesmen. They're your regular run-of-the-mill guys.
Laborers.
Your labor. The
average Joes.
The average Joes. but they got good jobs and good careers, and they make good money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But they may not be in the
upper
position.
echelon of physicality.
They wear greens. They wear they make mechanic greens and overalls every day to work, or they go to work in khaki and boots and Dickies and all that kind of stuff. They wear that every day. They don't wear a Armani suit every day to work. You know what I'm saying? They don't drive fancy cars. They drive pickup trucks. So again, it's knowing which lane you're in and going appropriately. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, a lot of y'all are hot. Like you're a seven, like you're hot, but you're not hot. You're not hot to a high value, man.
Absolutely not.
They see 10s all day long.
Ooh, and to what he's saying, man, I did the math. If there, as we always constantly saying, as we've said in our past, you know, there are definitely, ladies, more of you than there are of us. And let me just explain what us means.
We're all on clearance.
If there are 60% women available, you have a total of 40% men that are available out of the 100. However, you have 20% of those men that are pretty much married. You have 10% that are dating the other men.
I would say like 5%. I want gay is not 10%. It's like 5%.
ATL.
It's still like 5%.
ATL. I seen the dude look just like me and you walking with high heel pumps on.
But it's prevalent. But it's like if you look at the actual statistics of gays, it's like less than 1%.
Which is why 100% of.
But no, but that's what I'm saying. If you look at gays, transgenderism is literally less than like 10% of the population.
Okay. All right. So I'll say 5%.
Yeah.
The other 5%, they get a check every month, and you got 10% good guys. So you still got the 60% of you guys are trying to date the 5% of us.
Well, no, you still got to break theirs down too, because then the good women are married and they're gay. So you looking at 20? It might be 20 and 5.
Yeah, 20 and 5. Facts. That part. And so that's what we're dealing with now as a society and a social norm, to where so many people, so many brothers now, you know, as we consistently will say, we getting it on the t-shirt. The t-shirt business is coming. Rip for her pleasure. But as we say, man, you can always find somebody to help you, but you're not gonna always find someone who wants to be with you.
Right.
So choose wisely, man. That is definitely what it comes down to at the end of the day, man. A lot of times when we know that you are a single person, you know, and as we've stated, you have children, like last week's show was on clearance, you know.
We all, again, I didn't have somebody come here. Men are on clearance. I'm on clearance. He on clearance. We all on clearance, dog. And what I mean is, like,
we're not 100.
We're not 100%, yo. No one's 100%. Like, so we all in the scratch.
However, in your 20s,
we all
100.
We all in the scratch and dent. I got a Samsung.
Yeah, we're in the scratch and dent.
I got a
so
Samsung.
We're not on clearance. We in the scratch and dent.
I'm in a Samsung. I got a Samsung refrigerator with a whole TV tablet on that bitch, and it was a scratch and dent.
Yes.
And it works.
It
does exactly what we wanted. But all
absolutely.
It did, it had some scratch and dent. So again, that's not saying that you can't find value in the scratch and dent or on the clearance section. It's just saying that we are all flawed at this point in our lives, especially if you
a man or woman of a certain
age. You're not in your 20s. You're not.
You have been through it. You have been through the gambit, man.
You've seen some shit.
You know what? And give a shout out to any woman out there that's trying to make it and navigate this world as a single mother, man. We're not trying to distract and detract from what it is that you do, because I know I was talking to a young lady today, and she was just speaking how her daughter wants to start her own podcast, and her first initial response was, well, why you want to do that? That's stupid. But then weeks later, she sat up her phone and said, all right, let's just go ahead and record us having a conversation. Well, it's too late. Your daughter won't hear that shit now. You didn't already, you know, pretty much dismissed her idea and crushed her dream instead of investing in it at that moment. So, you know,
think about our parents. Video games. What do they tell us?
That shit's stupid.
Why
are you wasting your time playing Tecmo Bowl?
Joker's making millions
playing video games.
A month playing video games.
Man, yes.
That's a whole job.
I'm just going to let you know, since you brought that up, I'm so angry right now, man. So as everybody knows, I suffered a severe injury last year, and that took your boy out of the mental.
It's been 2 years, bro.
No, last February.
no, it wasn't
last year February.
No,
last year February 2023. Yeah, it ain't been that long. But
yes, February 23 has almost been 2 years, bro.
It ain't 2 years.
It's September.
October, November, December, January, February. That's 5 months from now. It's 2 years.
No,
so that's 20 months.
We in 2024.
That's 20 months.
February was 6 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got 6 more months to go.
Yeah. So it's the same. It was longer than a year.
A year and a half ago. Ooh, but shit. But I'm still suffering ill effects from it this past year.
Yeah,
I just got out the hospital for blood clots for the same injury of last year, February. But the point is, man, so much time was wasted about the things that I could not control that I sat there diligently with my thumbs in my rectum the whole time, both thumbs, and did nothing with the time. Well, I'm not going to say I did nothing with the time. I did, in fact, under the advisement, give a shout out to Chiggy Black J, Darkness Incorporated, Barilla. He gave some great insight on me doing what I need to do to get me straight. So, and to Amazon out there and anyone else that's helped me along this journey, man, gave me some insights on some things I need to do. So I did the legwork and invested in some books, and I will be sharing those books with you guys next week. Man, some of the books were on credit restoration. So the things that people are paying people $400 and $500 for, you can do it yourself for $12. Insanity, man. So I used this book, and credit went from like $550 to $720, man. And God has done nothing but open doors and bless me hand over fist as a result of the work that I laid then. Last week's show, we were sitting here and a young lady chimed in and said, "Hey, give me a call." I was like, "Who is this?" I gave a call, and the young lady is from 8 years ago. I had started a process with my veterans administrative benefits, and I kind of forgot about it. She let me know that I had made her my power of attorney for all my medical benefits, and that a lot of the laws had changed and things had been updated in my packet to whereas your boy now stands to inherit a sum to take care of myself for the rest of my life, because I serve this country in the United States Marine Corps, and that's just something that's important to me. But because of that due diligence and planting those seeds then, it is now coming to fruition now. So, I mean, just so y'all know, man, if you don't know what to ask, you will not be told. So a thing that I've noticed in our community is that we are the gatekeepers of the knowledge, and we don't share, man. And that's something, your boy, when he caught the vid-19 and the dude spit on his lip, pause.
Yeah, I know, right? That sounds way worse than what it was.
That was his last time going to a meeting. But
facts. There's no lies told on that one.
He came, he's like, "Man, that dude spit on my lip," and he had the thing.
Yeah, I knew he got me right then and there.
He coughed on him and spit on his lip.
It was over with.
Man, but the whole point remains that when that happened, we can call on the times that these things have happened, and it has been an eternal work in progress in regards to everything. I give a shout out to Chase Bank, man. Chase Bank, Danny, man. They reached out to me and gave me some uplifting words in regards to self-discovery in business, man, and something that you've talked about, as far as my talents go. They are not just isolated to one specific niche. So as we know, I'm Big K Sincere, firearms, fish, fitness, and Frenchie guy. I do it all. And being that I do it all, that means that I do not have to typecast myself into one specific niche. Give thanks to God that I had two parents to raise and instill those values and core values in me of perseverance and accountability, because if I'm wrong, I am also familiar with admitting my fault, moving forward, correcting what has transpired within myself, because at the end of the day, that's all I could control.
Facts. And so another thing that we have to do in society as a whole is stop listening to music and movies, entertainment, and basing our life off a lie.
That's not reality.
And I'm gonna play this clip, and I'm gonna take it for somebody who made songs. Tyrese.
Oh man, I love that dude now.
Is still very married to Beyonce. Beyonce is still very married to Jay-Z. None of y'all motherfuckers gonna convince them to do it any other way. I know what the arena and SZA and Summer Walker and Jasmine Sullivan and all of the women out here that keep selling them records, talking about the breakups and the divorce and the cheating and fuck that nigga, blah, blah, blah. Nobody wants to be alone. I'm a grown ass man. If I ended up being alone after my divorce, I don't even know if I'd still be here. It's not in everybody's cause to be alone after a nasty breakup. And you ain't gotta get to a point of I'm fully healed. I've fully taken my spiritual journey. Motherfucker, you wasn't healed before your husband. You ain't had your shit figured out before you got married. We all fucked up. We all look at our mom and our daddy and the house and the environment and the version of love that we was exposed to our whole life, and we end up growing up to date somebody that reminds us of our mama. She dysfunctional as a motherfucker. Why I keep attracting all of these dysfunctional women? You're attracting your mama. You attracting your father. Why are you dating a deadbeat? Because you was raised by a deadbeat. Your father wasn't there, so you're going to be with a man that reminds you of the vibrations. It's all... So the definition of breaking the cycle is, my mama was an alcoholic. That's probably why I don't drink.
Bruh.
Ooh, we did not do that on purpose. That's how the universe works.
Accidentally on purpose.
Because it has happened a lot where things accidentally on purpose happen to us.
Yeah. I mean, so what he's saying is like, you know, you number one, we all fucked up. You got to acknowledge that we all fucked up, man. We all in the scratch and dent section. We all on clearance. What we've been saying. And number two, you have to learn to attract. What the hell? Oh, you have to learn to attract
what you want, not what you don't.
What you want, not what you don't want, and start recognizing.
What you want.
Start recognizing that if you're dating a certain type, you have to acknowledge, like, wait a minute, why am I attracting?
Typecasting.
And why am I attracting this?
Oh, ouch! Because somebody always, man. Just so y'all know, your boy has never been on a dating app ever. But anytime I might thumb across and see somebody of attraction or something, somebody always telling me, you sure got a type, don't you?
You got a type?
I don't know what that is, but apparently so. I think my type is loyal, respect, honest.
No, that's what you want.
Caring. Those are the things that I want, but that's not the qualities of what I attract.
That's not the type that you attract.
I attract.
You attract
projects, man, because secretly, subconsciously, as you guys know, your boy been in therapy since last November. Give a shout out to She Who Shall Not Be Named for keeping me on the insurance and ensuring that I can still go to therapy. Man, they told me that my subconscious thing is to deal with people that I can help.
You're
build them and Captain Save-A-Ho, basically.
Yeah, you're a savior.
I never knew that about myself. I found that out this week, and I had to really do some self-discovery, man, and think about it.
I'm gonna need you to start paying me for this shit.
Man, shut the hell up. I mean, he says it in so many words or less. But yeah, when they give a definition by discovery, I mean, insurance pay for this, bro.
Yeah.
But when they give a definition by discovery of what it is that I've done, what I've been through, and things that were in my control that were my fault, as the middle C once told me, man, the most profound thing out of that boy's mouth. I'm kind of pissed at you too, to the second seed because I didn't reached out to you 3 times. I got screenshots and you ain't responded back to your old man. And I just told you I loved you. But man, he told me, he said, Dad, you were right to feel the way you felt. You were wrong to respond the way you responded. That was one of the most heartbreaking things for me ever to hear my son say to me as his father. But it was much needed, and it started me on the path and the journey of getting better.
Right.
So yes. So I too was raised by a lot of women, man. My mother, Gwendolyn Sincere, my stepmother, Irene Sincere, Pearl Campbell, Val, LaFleur. Man, these are women that are prominent in my life, that were prominent in my life. Mildred Patterson, Elizabeth Dennis. These are all my great aunts, grandmother Estelle M. Johnson. These women made sure that I not only knew what a woman's responsibility should be to her husband and her family, but their husbands also were present to show me how family first, no matter what, was the motto amongst men in my family. They may not have all been on the up and up, from my uncle Cornelius Sr. to my father Earl Sincere, to my uncle Cornelius II, to Dexter Dennis, to Walter and Vincent. These are all uncles and men that were so crazy. Most of their wives, minus the few, my auntie Marilyn, most of their wives have gone on. But these dudes, my uncle Zachary, man, these dudes are still standing strong as examples of men. Whether it be functional addicts, they got up and went to work every day and showed me that no matter what, life goes on. Sun comes up, man. Even the blind squirrel finds a nut on a sunny day.
So it's one of them things where, like, we hear things a lot from dating, and you hear the word loyalty, and you even said it. And it's one of those things where you say, what is loyalty? Like, what does that mean to you?
What does loyalty encompass to self?
Loyalty, and we've heard it 1,000 times. I'm a loyal woman. I'm loyal. But
why you by yourself?
the thing is this: loyalty means what it says. You're loyal no matter what.
No matter
what. So when you look at a woman that's been married 40 or 50 years, you think Grandpa David ain't put her through a bunch of shit? You think that he was just on the up and up the entire time?
No.
But
now granted, there are exceptions to the rule.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Play that Fences clip when you get a second.
No, but listen. But if you remember Fences, he had a whole baby.
I'm talking about the Fences clip when it was with him and the conversation between him and the wife then. Because, man, that is the profound... That movie... Yeah, movie is the new color purple to me, man. I watched that movie backwards and forwards because it moved my heart in ways that resonated with me, from the young man going away to the Marine Corps and coming back, and his father is now deceased, to him figuring out who he was, man, to his father having the conversation as my father once did. Where the hell does it say, I gotta like you? I mean, that's reality.
But this is the same with Viola Davis.
With Viola Davis.
I'm gonna go ahead and play it real quick.
We ain't talking about baseball. We're talking about you going off and laying up with another woman and bringing her home to me. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about no baseball.
You're not listening to me. I'm trying to explain it to you the best way I know how. It's not easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place for 18 years.
Well, I've been standing with you. I've been right here with you, Troy. I got a life too. I gave 18 years of my life to stand in the same spot as you. Don't you think I ever wanted other things? Don't you think I had dreams and hopes? What about my life? What about me? Don't you think ever crossed my mind to want to know other men, that I wanted to lay up somewhere and forget about my responsibilities, that I wanted someone to make me laugh so I could feel good? You're not the only one who's got wants and needs, but I held on to you, Troy. I took all my feelings, my wants and needs and dreams, and I buried them inside you. I planted a seed and watched and prayed over. I planted myself inside you and waited to bloom. It didn't take me no 18 years to realize the soil was hard and rocky and it wasn't never gonna bloom. But I held on to you, Troy. I held you tighter. You was my husband. I owed you everything I had, every part of me I could find to give you. And upstairs in that bedroom with the darkness falling in on me, I gave everything I had to try and erase the doubt that you wasn't the finest man in the world, and wherever you was going, I was going to be there with you because you was my husband. Because that's the only way I was going to survive as your wife. You're always talking about what you give and what you don't have to give. But you take too, Troy. You take and don't even know nobody's giving.
Say I take and don't give.
Troy,
you hurt me. I take and don't
Troy,
give.
you hurt my arm.
I don't give you everything I got. Don't you tell that lie.
Troy,
don't you tell that lie on me.
Troy, you hurt me. Troy.
All right. That's strike 2. You stay away from around me, boy. Don't you strike out. You living with a full count.
Damn,
man, that was the most powerful movie, man. And that scene alone, has like melted me for the moment, man. Just because, you know,
ladies
I
and
think
gentlemen,
that's what we desire. As
ladies
men, man.
and gentlemen,
that is the epitome of ride or fucking die.
That is loyalty.
That's loyalty.
That's loyalty. Well, that
she put so much effort into him, the equalizer Denzel, that he couldn't do anything but be good.
No, she said it didn't take me 18 years to realize that the soil that I put my seed in was fucking useless.
Man.
But I stayed with you because you was my husband.
Bruh.
We
have been married twice. Just so
you have been 18 years. I've been in this spot. She said I've been in the same spot with you for 18 years. The same. I'm going through the same shit. You don't think that I want to do this? You don't think that I want to do that? You think I want somebody to make me laugh, make me feel good? You think I want those things? But I was married to you. That's a woman that if you watch the movie, they stayed together. Am I right?
They stayed together.
They stayed together through a whole other kid in the house, all kind of shit. They stayed together because, as she said, "You're my husband,
bruh.
It's my duty." It wasn't about what I want. It's not about I'm loyal to my son. I'm loyal to my family. So no matter what you go out there and do, or what you went out there and did, I'm still going to be loyal to you. And anybody who knows how things work, at some point, it happened to my dad, it happened to your dad. You get old enough, you slow down.
Absolutely.
The clock, the hustle bustle, you realize, go all the way around and realize, like, you know what? I got to do right. This woman has been through me through thick and thin. I'm going to do right.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't mad at him, man.
I am.
I'm not mad at him, dog.
I mean, I am.
We're
still here.
Yeah, but he wasn't part of the clan to begin with, yo.
Trash.
He ain't DEI, man.
Trash. God, what is this?
So
you see that? She can see in the future.
Why does that bother you so much, man?
I mean, man, it just does. Like, wear a ball cap, cover that shit up, glue the edges. It bothers me. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm starting to see this growing trend of young ladies whose foreheads are like this, and this the hair. Looking like a yarmulke. I'm getting tired of this shit. Stay out of my inbox, aunties. You know what? I just want to go ahead and put out a public service announcement. Aunties need not apply. I am 42 years old for the last 8 years, and I will probably stay there for a while because I, as we now know, am getting better as I get older. I'm tired of people that look like my great aunt in my damn shit. Stop it. Shame on you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That bothers me. That bothers
me. Why does it bother you, man?
Man, it just does. It just does.
I mean, it's not your purpose. So, I mean, you shouldn't even look at that.
But why you in my shit?
Because motherfucker, you show me.
No. Why, see what I'm saying? Why are they in my shit? That's my point. Like, do I look like I got hair treatment for women?
No. A lot of that is because they braid their hair so much.
That woman was from the mountains of Caucasus. She wasn't braiding shit.
They still put all that chemical and stuff, and it kills the roots. Or
the roots of their
or you put it in a ponytail, all that kind of stuff. You know.
Man, I mean, you could even have the I date black man hair, black boy hair. I'm cool with that, but just when your shit up here, stop it.
You know what I'm saying? So you know,
we're not doing this.
This is like the greatest line ever in a movie. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Oh, they don't play.
So is it on YouTube?
I know what it's
like to lose.
Feel so desperately that you're right.
Yet to fail nonetheless.
It's frightening. Turns the legs to jelly.
I asked to what end? Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
For those who don't know, that was
man.
Thanos.
Come on, man. But what he's saying is true about life. Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What is that? Ladies, it's okay. All right, I'm going to give it to you. The filter game is what it is. But we got to stop that because, again, if you come up missing, we don't even know who the hell we're searching for. Because the AI filters, we're going to stop posting that as your profile picture. Because then you go 8 pictures in and the real you ooze out. I'm like, God damn, who is that? Like, who is that?
You know.
That ain't the same person. That's terrible, man. Like why we do that to people? That ain't even cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No,
man.
like AI is trash. Man, just so you know, your boy had a terabyte micro SD card in his phone, and it is full.
Yeah, you take pictures of everything.
I do, and that is just because I would like to be able to share the memories, and I don't just take the pictures, but I write down, and I have a Galaxy Note 20 Ultra still, and I like to jot down on the picture itself what it was, what the memory was. So if ever anybody found my phone, my kids can go back one day and say, damn, man, Dad looked at everything. Wow.
So this is another verse. Just to teach you about like leaving your ex and not accepting it, yo.
Let's kill him properly this time.
This is like greatest lines, man.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? back to me.
Ooh, you couldn't live with your failures. So what did it do? Leads you right back to me. Thanos is the GOAT, man.
He was. Oh, man, look here. From the Peanut Gallery.
Yeah.
Go ahead. But he's the audio guy.
Oh, we didn't say we doing. I mean, I was still doing movie clips, and
I mean that was a pretty good one. But he doing Marvel movie clips. He ain't do no damn DCs.
Oh, ain't no bars.
Bullshit, Bane. Sorry, sir. I was born in the dark. You merely adopted it.
Hold on.
When I came out of the dark, I was a full-grown man.
Hold on. We gotta play it.
Bane was the greatest.
He went Thanos.
He wasn't Thanos because he was human, but he was whooping ass as a human. No, brother, you are the initiated. Just so y'all know, man, I'm a DC guy.
But mistaken. Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding.
Hey, Bane was hard, yo.
Oh my God, we gotta plug up the damn laptop, man. Like, what is this? Like, really?
Yeah, I know it was raining. It's at 20%.
Okay, we good.
So we about to wrap it up.
Bane was the greatest, man. Yeah, so the Peanut Gallery was busy this week, man. So busy.
So let's get to the Peanut Gallery. Let me put a little. Here we go. The Peanut Gallery.
All right, this is from Janie. Janie says, if your ex said you'll never find anyone like me, your response would be?
I hope not.
I pray your ass won't. Let's see. Somebody said, not looking either. P. Grant said, unfortunately, someone else will. I'm going to pray for him. Kay said, God willing. Prince said, thank God. Julie Freeman said, you are right.
Right.
Good for me. See ya. Oh, wow. It looked like somebody that was a sincere said, bitch, thank God we destroyed that bowl of the trick you are.
That's funny.
Tanya Etheridge, Tanya E say, thank God. Robia said, and I don't want to either. Natasha said, that's the point. And Taisha said, she said, let me go see.
That's funny.
Next one. There's nothing that turns a man off faster than a woman that blank.
Nags. Nagging is the worst, yo.
That has poor hygiene, man, and she tastes like 9-volt batteries.
That's pretty much every woman, yo.
Somebody said has tattoos on the top of her neck. Don't like biscuits and gravy.
That's funny.
Won't swallow. Ooh,
tough.
Farts. I mean, we all do that.
Yeah.
I kind of giggle when a woman farts.
Nah, I'm whoever wrote that. I'm with that one.
No, I kind of giggle because it means she's comfortable.
No, I don't want you. I don't never want you to be comfortable around me.
What about when you doing a thing and she farts?
Yeah, no, that's a queef. That's something different.
Okay. That on love with all of heart. All right, let's see here. Farts out loud in front of me. Lewis said, with a foul mouth. DG said, talks about the past. Ooh, deal breaker. Face. Somebody said, smokes.
We smoke.
We smoke. And somebody said, wines.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Ooh. Nika sent in, having sex on the first date is called what?
Love.
It's called having sex on the first date.
That's what it's called, yeah.
Wait. Brian C say wifey material.
Facts.
Mary said a grown person's decision.
Facts.
Big Lou said grown folk business.
Facts.
Tashima say two irresponsible people, but fun. Dame Pierre says fun. Let's see here. Happiness, Greg says. Noel says a test drive.
Yeah.
Ethel says being an adult. Next.
Yeah.
Shaquila say it's called having sex on the first day. Yeah, girl. Being an adult and mature with yourself. Tashim says the first class ticket to hell, fire if if we are to die immediately in this state.
Right.
Oh, bruh. Andre say tryouts.
Yeah.
Dan says it's called having sex. Right on. We got 3 for having sex on the first date. Tim say rolling the dice. Marv says intercourse and more.
That's right.
Be clingy with me. Always text me, annoy me, send me selfies, tell me about your day. I freaking love it. Andrew says no. Women really don't. Dana says they love it. Kevin says I would love to. Just give me a real chance. He's a simp. Joe says, really? Not me. I mean, pictures, sure, and occasionally hi, how you doing? But I like my partner to have some autonomy and freedom to do stuff. I want them to blossom and have a life of their own that they can share with me. I don't need to know what they're doing every hour of the day. Plus, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Agreed. That makes the reunion even sweeter. Amen, brother. Amen. And that was this week's From the Peanut Gallery.
Coming soon to we're about to start wrapping it up, but on
the cornbread fed girl of the week. We got some pictures, man.
I ain't never get none of that. I ain't part of the email chain.
Hey, we got that.
So real quick, I'm a wrestling fan, and to me, we had this discussion earlier in the week. I think that this is the best intro music to Monday Night Raw. This shit get you hyped. Remember this?
Oh yeah.
That shit was hard, yo. It was that one, and then it was this one. This one was epic too. This one was epic, and then we're gonna get to the is it this one? No.
And Colorado pulls it off 31-26, man. Give Coach Deion his